Okay, this video is what happened in Ireland. And it was an alien, and they're forcing an incredible amount of aliens into Ireland. This has been done by the rulers of that place against the will of the Irish people. They're bussing them in at night, and anybody who says that's not fair, that's not right, they label them, with the R word, extremists and all this stuff. And so one of these forced refugee types just walked up to a school in Dublin and stabbed a teacher and three of the kids. Irishmen protested about it, and then the evil rulers over there who want to destroy that country, they label the Irishmen as, extremists. Okay, that's supposed to be, people should take that word seriously. You know what? Usually that means that somebody's just trying to do right in the modern world. Okay, and this is not just Ireland. Most Christian countries are being destroyed with this same recipe. The border is opened up to illegal aliens, and these illegal aliens typically are men of military age, and this has been done intentionally by the rulers. They're sometimes armed or given arms, these military age men that are invading these countries. The native population subsequently has their ability to defend themselves taken away, disarmed. And if the natives complain about the invasion by military men who hate their guts, one of the illegal aliens in France said that they're going to R-A-P-E every woman in France, and white woman in France, and they're going to behead every man in France. Okay, that's what some of them were saying. I saw them being interviewed and quoted to say that. And so basically the public schools in all these places have been over the years progressively corrupted to train the population, the native populations, to commit suicide. No country, it doesn't matter where the country is, it doesn't matter the culture of the country, there is no country in the world that can exist if it has an open border. Okay, and all the Western countries, which are perceived by the rest of the world as being relatively wealthy, are being invaded primarily by military-age men, and it's being encouraged by rulers. The populations are so stupid and retarded. They don't just vote for incompetent and mediocre types. They allow people who hate their guts and want to destroy their country to be the rulers. Okay, the native Irish in Ireland are predicted to be the minority in their own country by 2040. And Ireland, without Irish people, it won't be Ireland anymore. You'll still have green fields, but, part of what makes a country, of course, is the people. Their history, their music, their traditions, their religion, all that stuff. Okay, and the world's kind of being turned into a generic, atheistic place where there's very little hope, freedom, or prosperity, and that's unfortunate, and hopefully it's not going to, like I said and at other times, a decision has to be made by the world. Does it want to remain free or not? And unfortunately, rulers don't like freedom. As far as the rulers are concerned, and I don't know anybody high up, but I know some people middle level, if you will, and they basically told me the view is that the way the higher ups perceive the world is that it's super much overpopulated, that they think of most of the population as being ignorant, useless eaters. They want to decrease the number of the proles, and all of this modern stuff is sort of a psyop, if you will, to decrease the overall size of the world's population and to bring back slavery for the vast majority of people. And they first want to get rid of basically the Christian men because they see them as the previous writers of the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, and they don't want any of that. They don't want any religion. They're going to force atheism because when there's atheism, then the ruler can declare themselves to be God and do whatever they want. There is no constitution to limit what they can do. So anyways, you'll see a lot more videos about this at these locations here. And this is very unfortunate because, I have relatives in Ireland. I've been there. It's a magnificent place. And it's going down the tubes. And this is happening to a lot of other very nice countries. And it's all unnecessary. It's only happening. It's not like this is inevitable. There's no reason why this tiny little, dot in the ocean, Ireland, has to be the refugee center for all these other places in the world. And they're not really refugees. They're basically invaders who are destroying the place. And it's sad, you know. It used to be nice. You go back to the 1980s. All these different countries had their own identity. You go on vacation, you see something unique and special, and now things are turned into generic third world crap holes. And it doesn't have to be that way. And hopefully it won't continue. But you know, things aren't going so well at the moment as far as Ireland and France is concerned. Italy is trying to survive. Poland is trying to survive. Hopefully some of these nice countries will survive.